I'm delighted to be joining the Stewardship and Giving Council in speaking about my work in working with the adult education program at Fourth Presbyterian Church. And in order to give you a glimpse of the work of that committee and the work that we do together, I wanted to use 4 books that might give you at least an idea of the way that we work together in bringing educational life to Fourth Presbyterian Church. So the first book is this book. It may not be evident to you what the book is, but it is a Bible. And it looks like a very well-worn Bible because it is. I have had this Bible since my very first semester in seminary, some 40 years ago, and obviously have used it a lot in terms of preparing sermons and also leading Bible study and my own study as a pastor. So why am I holding the Bible in front of you today? One of the areas and ways that adult education works with study at Fourth Presbyterian Church is to begin our work with engagement with the biblical text. And we do this through various study opportunities, one of which we launched this past year called Foundations of Faith, A Year with the Bible. And in that study, we spent time as clergy leading people to look at the biblical text and the biblical narrative, starting in Genesis and working through the Bible all the way through to Revelation. Now, we didn't read every word between the launch of Genesis to Revelation, but we were able to give folks an opportunity to really begin to understand what the sweep or the arc of that narrative is within the Bible. But even more importantly than the study of particular texts, we also gave people the opportunity to begin to think about how our Christian faith that is rooted in and arises from the narrative of faith in the Bible really provides a very, very important anchor and is the most central and the absolute central text of our faith as Christians. It inhabits the revelation of God and the revelation of Jesus Christ, who is our Lord and Savior. And so beginning with the Bible is at the core of the way that we understand our role in education at Fourth Presbyterian Church. The second book I'd like to hold in front of you is this book, Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion. Why am I holding this book in front of you? We did not actually study the Calvin Institutes directly, but what we did was we launched an opportunity for 13 people to travel to Europe last fall in order to be able to look at the roots of the Reformation, of which Calvin was one of the reformers. Having the chance to be together and to travel together and study together in a seminar, looking at the range of reformers from Prague all the way to Geneva, where Calvin actually lived and worked at the time of the Reformation, gave people a chance to not only think about the history of the Reformation and how it informs our faith as Presbyterians, but also think about what are the new reformations that are happening on our planet today. It was a wonderful opportunity, a really great seminar, and one of the things that adult education would like to support in future times as well. The third book is this book, John Meacham's book, The Soul of America, The Battle for Our Better Angels. This book was actually taught this summer by the Reverend Jeffrey Doan, who led a group of more than 50 people in a weekly Zoom opportunity to read through this book and to lift up the most important and in some ways controversial ideas that are in the book, and to be able to think about how the history and the contemporary situation in our country and in this world is asking us to re-engage and to understand in new ways our faith as it is relevant to the current issues in our world today. And then the last book is actually a book that I taught, Holy Envy, Finding God in the Faith of Others. And it is a book by Barbara Brown Taylor, Episcopal priest, that really looks at our engagement as Christian people with those who are part of other religious and spiritual traditions. This book really provided an opportunity for our participants to begin to think about how it is that our own faith and our own assumptions about being Christians engage with those who are Jewish or Muslim or Hindu or Buddhist or many other religious traditions, and how it is that we come to our faith in deeper ways when we engage those who hold different practices and different assumptions about religious faith and its practice in this world. So those 4 books might give you a glimpse of some of the work that we do in adult education. And again, I am delighted to work at Fourth Presbyterian Church and to work with this very, very important ministry that we do together.